איזה נוף נפלא, איזה יופי, איזה בוקר צח. אני רואה את החומות של העיר העתיקה, את הצריחים, את המגדלים, המרכז למוזיקה כאן, הטלוויזיה החינוכית איתנו. יצאנו לירושלים. פרויקט סיני, הפרויקט הסיני הישראלי, יש לנו כיתות אומן. תלמידים נפלאים מחכים לי בפנים. כמה שאני רוצה להישאר כאן בחוץ, בנוף הנהדר הזה, בפנים יהיה עוד יותר טוב. ואם מישהו עדיין מפקפק שהוא באינטרמצו, אז יש לי את התשובה המוחצת. You know, I read in one book that in order to get the real meaning of Mozart, one should be either under 10 years old or above 70. So I think that the two of us fit into that. So maybe the two of us can do together some nice Mozart this morning, and I hope so. So why don't we play now the two themes one after the other, but not before I give you the tempo. Move, please. Don't stop. Maybe crescendo now. Serena, you were wonderful. You deserve applause. Bravo, bravo, bravo. You studied with Ian to conduct. Can you conduct me? I shall play and you will conduct me. So you see, when you conduct, you have a very steady feeling of the tempo. Thanks a lot, Serena. now let's talk about the character of the opening. I always give more than 2 options and you choose. The 2 options that I shall give you is, one is like a recitative in the opera, and the co-repetitor who plays the harpsichord is a kind of a neurotic person, and he plays it something like this. And then the soloist doing what he has to do, etc., etc. But this is more like a little thundering, like in harpsichord, you know, something like this, kind of scary. And the other option, you start it like in a dream, the way you started it, like from nowhere. It comes from a little more philosophic and more so on. So why don't we try the 2 options and see what fits you, and then you tell me what you like more. So let's do the tram first. Go. Yeah, I would give a little more tension here, in here, and then diminuendo. Okay, I'll tell you what is the advantage here. The tempo is not too slow. The beginning maybe is more effective than in a dream. And the alla breve is obvious. And the motive is strongly present. Daniel is kindly playing for us Oiseaux tristes by Ravel. In impressionistic music, it is very important the season, spring, autumn, and so on, not only in impressionism. It's very important the time of the day, the Rouen Cathedral at 11:30 or 12, or the vibration of the air. And it is also very, very important the temperature of each chord. There are chords which are very cold, and there are chords that are warmer. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not only the outside temperature, it's the inner temperature, the inside. So, for instance, if you take this, another one of Miroir, Une barque sur l'océan, this is it cold or? This is warm for you? Okay, so we disagree, but that's legitimate. For me, this is cold. For me, this is very cold because water is obviously kind of cold. Also, Ondine, you know, this is a kind of a colder temperature. I have a thermometer to measure the temperature, and in Ondine, when this comes, then it is warmer. Anyway, having said that, why don't we start? Yeah. We were discussing with Maestro Peraya the touch of Horowitz, who was his mentor and teacher and so on, and all this kind of feeling of the cushion. I know that you wanted a bell-like bird, which is legitimate. Incidentally, in Australia, there is bellbird that make pang, pang. But I am not sure that this is a situation here. I would make it more, because of the sad birds, of the oiseaux tristes, so more pim, pam. You can make it like out, in, something like this. Tee, tee. Okay, you choose your way. The whole art of piano playing is you fantasize a sound, and then you revive your life experience in terms of finding a motion that will produce this sound that you have in your ears. So if you feel that this pim, 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 pim will produce this sound, it's okay with me. Only I don't want to see your hand like this starting Oiseaux tristes. It doesn't look to me like Ravel. And incidentally, doesn't look like good piano playing at all. So let's do it once again. Daniel, you are wonderful. And it is amazing how in 2 notes we can already create so much atmosphere. And that is another question. What is atmosphere? What is atmosphere in piano playing? But let us discuss these repeated notes. Do you remember some compositions with repeated notes? Wonderful. Wonderful. I wanted you to say that because you played it. So maybe Beethoven was one of the first, if not the first, to explore this effect of repeated note, which could be a psi motif. And incidentally, speaking of Beethoven, I would like to say, and speaking of this, that, and the 2 notes at the end, that there is an excellent new edition of all those sonatas edited by our president, Maestro Peraya. So I forgot to mention that. So, but now let's come back. It is T, T, the repeated notes of Beethoven. Can you play it? Okay, in the case of Beethoven, the second note could be completely lost, and we never know what he meant. But in the case of Ravel, I think that the second one should be pronounced. So let's do it once again. Wonderful. Don't jeopardize too much. If you risk, you'll have no sound. Good. Hey, you are taking too many risks. Listen, my friend, this is a good piano. If you don't succeed in here, you cannot blame the piano. You can choose different spots on the key, more outside, more inside, it's up to you. Don't risk, please. You are risking too much. Almost. Okay, so Beethoven wanted it as a psi motif, though normally psi motif is something like this, but here is of the same tone. And this is also what Ravel does. And this beep, beep. Sometimes I even fantasize a sonar of a submarine, you know, just sending a signal, and it is beep, beep, repeated, or the pulse of the heart. If in the beginning it was just the air and the vibration, and you watch the nature, but then what it makes into your heart. So this is the beautiful moment. Like a beautiful dream of the past, modalic. Yeah, and these two, like the last dissonance, as a remainder. And then backward, 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 backward. Disappear, 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 disappear. And now it's like diving into your subconsciousness, just wonderful. Yeah. And it's Impressionism plus Jewish meditation and so on. Okay. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah. Again, it's too fast for me. Yeah, no, it's so beautiful. This wonderful, Daniel. Look, hey. It changes here harmonies every minute. I like to get it. Wonderful. Okay. Some even religiosity. Parallel fifth. Organum, what is it? Who knows? Back home, E flat minor, just the beginning. What a travel. We were in E major, now we are in E flat. Back, how did we get home? We never understand it. Sinking into a dream. It was just everything, nothing but a dream. Everything in the subconsciousness disappearing into a dream. Don't let us wake up too soon. Keep your pedaling till it is completely disappearing and enjoy this mixture. Stay forever. Laissez vibrer. Laissez vibrer. כאשר אני באולפן הזה של המרכז למוזיקה, אני תמיד נרגש. אני זוכר לפני 30 שנה, כיתת אומן של רובינשטיין, ואני אישית מאמין בחוק קיום הצליל. הצלילים הללו של רובינשטיין עדיין שקים פה בחלל. ואם מבחינה פיזיקלית זה לא נכון, אז הם נמצאים בלב שלי. אי אפשר לשכוח את זה.